Hello, my name is Arlie and this is Arlie Tarot, and today I have a pick a card for the Aquarius new moon, even though I'm filming this on January 31st and that new moon happened on the 29th. I did pick these cards on the 29th, no, sorry, the day before, the 28th, with the intention of filming it on the new moon, but again, I just work here and the moment wasn't right yet. So my readings have been liking to like stay kind of in this state for like a couple of days before I actually film them. It's the weirdest thing, but it just keeps happening. It's like a pattern, right? So I was called to pull the cards for the Aquarius new moon, and then something told me to wait for that energy to kind of transmute a little bit. And I'm seeing the effects of that new moon. So I think I have a little bit more of a perspective of what this reading feels like, which is why I added the February part to it. So I think this is wanting to speak about the Aquarius new moon opening up February for these collectives, which is really interesting and lovely. So yeah, I have 3 piles to choose from. And I haven't seen any of these cards. Some is tarot and the other ones are oracles that I'm going to use for advice towards the end of the reading. Okay, so I have pile number 1 and you have malachite, little tumblestone. And pile 2, your option is a little skull, little dude that was gifted to me. Some of you might be really into skulls, or little trinkets are like your thing. And then pile number 3, you have peacock ore as your crystal or little trinket on your pile. All right, so go ahead and choose. I was gonna say choose your player. That's really interesting. Choose your pile, choose your player, and we're gonna get into it. I want to give a disclaimer here, but I think I'll say it in every pile. These readings are gonna be out there. Okay, this is Aquarius energy, and Aquariuses are very much out there people, and especially their minds are beautifully out there. So get ready for that. I think you will be called to this reading if you think in a very abstract, very weird kind of ways anyways. But if you don't and you're being exposed to it through your spirit guides guiding you here, I can't wait to hear about it if you want to share your experiences or just share your whatever you want to share. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Go ahead and pick your piles and I'll see you in your readings. So hello, if you picked pile 1, this is going to be your reading, and your crystal is malachite. I hope that is coming through because it's such a beautiful, there's beautiful bands here. Very healing, very heart-centered kind of energy. Maybe you need to take a deep breath like I just did, pile 1. Please do if you feel the need to, because I'm picking up on your energy. So I'm gonna start with these 3 cards that are tarot, and then these are your oracles that I'm going to leave for the end. I'm hoping they bring in a full circle synchronicity kind of moment, but these are going to be like your indicator cards for like I said in the intro, the energy of this Aquarius new moon leading you into February. Quick disclaimer here in the beginning, this is gonna be probably very abstract, very out there stuff coming in, channeling kind of thing. So because that's just Aquarius energy. So if you're into that, welcome. If you're not used to experiencing maybe very woo-woo out there tarot readings, although I feel like it's in the name. Well, you know, you're here anyways. You know what's interesting? You see the flower of life pattern on these? I have that tattooed on me. It's new. I got it for my birthday, and I'll put my tattoo artist information underneath because she is amazing. She also did this, if I could speak. And then I was getting ready for this reading, and for some reason, this is usually on Loki's little altar that I have, but I was called to wear it. And it took me a while to decide where to wear it. I was like, do I wear it on my thumb? Do I wear it on this hand? I put it on this finger, and then I landed on this one. So you know, and I have this rose quartz ring as well. I don't know why I'm called to show that, but the snakes are here. The patterns are here. So, my goodness. Okay, part 1. You might be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. Your reading feels like me giving you a lot of confirmation, okay? Like literally back to back, everything, or not almost everything, because everything is not for you in a collective reading, but most of the things, most of the parts of this reading for you, part 1, has to be already in your reality. Does that make sense? Because I'm pulling, you know, I picked this deck before making the connection that, hey, I have that pattern on me. And then I picked wearing my snake ring, and now I see the snakes literally looking back at me. It's like that kind of, oh my God, that was so simple. That was in front of my face the entire time. This is what the energy is bringing. This new moon in Aquarius is bringing for you. Maybe a lot of pattern recognition. There's patterns everywhere. And then February could be a month where that kind of more synchronicities manifest around you. Okay. Wow. Okay. 9 of Wands. Do you see how there's patterns here as well? That is really interesting. Okay. Queen of Cups. When I tell you, synchronicity after synchronicity for you, I literally have a wine glass, empty though, next to me, because I had a beer before I started this reading. I had a Modelo, and I like to, yes, I put it in a wine glass, and I add ice to it, and I add, this is so interesting that I'm talking about this. I add lime juice, and I add tahini to it. So maybe some of you are having like a nightcap while you're watching this. That would be freaking hilarious. Okay, anyways, you let me know. Oh, and the Hangman. Things do come in threes for you. Pay attention to that. 12 has had to 3. Yeah. There's a lot of there's also a lot of eyes on you at this moment. Ooh, what is that about? They're holding an hourglass. I'm gonna put it this way so you can see it. But it's equally, like, there's not much here more than it is here. It's almost like you are quite literally in a little bit of a stasis kind of feeling. And it's because I think you're attuning this. The 2 cups in this make me think of temperance. Are you tempering some energy? Are you tempering some feelings? Because the 9 of Wands is usually the Winded Warrior card, right? And honestly, if I see the 9 of Wands in this deck, which is the LIGHTSEERS deck, to me that card is always a spirit guide, which is why I wanted to, oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. All right, let's see what it's in between. All right. That's why I was saying there's a lot of eyes on you, because all of these little bubbles to me look like little eyes. There's a lot of eyes on you at this moment in time. And because there's a lot of eyes, there's a lot of synchronicities coming your way. So yeah, it could be a spirit guide here. They're trying to reach you through the heart space. Yeah, definitely, because this is Cancer. This is Cups. Come on, like literally Queen of Cups as well. And there's that 9 of Wands. You know what? Also, this pattern here leads me to think of a rune that I'm pretty sure means the ancestral hall. Hold on. Yeah, it literally looks like the, you know, like it looks like DNA. Does that make sense to you guys? I'll show you my book where I have a little note for it. Do you see that? That's the original depiction of the rune, but this is also a depiction of the rune. But both of those are in there, in that one card. 22 is the 22nd rune as well. That could be significant for you guys. Master teacher number. Very interesting. Okay. Like I said, a lot of synchronicities for you guys. A lot of synchronicities. Yeah, this is Engel's sexuality. Interesting. The god Eng. Yeah, you definitely have a very powerful spirit guide trying to reach you. And they are reaching you through a lot of heart activation. There's a need for you. Ooh, maybe when you're drinking, quite literally the spirit is literally, it's easier, it has an easier time of connecting with you. Now, only if this is happening in a healthy way, because I want to show you what this rune means here. Sexuality, fertility, family lines, ancestry, organ, sexual energy, river of life, fertilizing force, bodily awareness, erotic confidence. Very interesting. And this is one of the runes that cannot be reversed. 1 of 9, by the way. Very interesting. See, you guys are pulling a lot. Oh my god, another synchronicity. The Hangman is literally Odin, which is the original Hangman, because they put themselves in a sacrificial position to be able to gain the wisdom from the runes. They're the creators of them, of the runes, because they sacrifice their eye for it, to be able to reach into the depths of the well of knowledge and bring that forward. Oh wow, you have very powerful spirit guides. Or maybe Odin themselves is trying to reach out to you. If some of you feel like that could be something that's happening for you, this is your confirmation. Like I said in the beginning, this reading feels for you like me giving you a lot of confirmation about a lot of things that are happening, but a lot of it does stem from your spirituality. I feel like you guys are very spiritual beings. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of Cancer in your chart, water in general, but a lot of Cancer or Pisces, or there's like a stellium in the 4th house or the 12th house, or yeah, because look at all the water here. Water and fire. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's almost like water and passion. Look, more wands. 2 of wands. Okay. This spirit guide is reaching out to you. They said that you have a choice to make. They definitely lead with love though. But they might lead with a little bit of tough love because of just how this is depicted. Do you see that? For me, again, in this deck, this is quite literally one of the first times that I've ever meditated about who my spirit guides are, which was back in 2019. When I tell you, I literally saw like a figure, like kind of like this, holding like a torch or holding like a staff that they wanted to pass on to me or something like that. That was way back then, right? I'm saying that to say, again, it feels like your energy of like, oh my God, yes, synchronicity. That's who's trying to reach out to me, or this is what's trying to develop into my life, or this is where I'm supposed to be led, guided to. And again, there's a trusting here that if things feel like they're coming from a place of love, acceptance, very beautiful energy, they're saying it's okay to trust. This is very balanced, okay? Very balanced, very fast happening as well. But at the same time, it hasn't happened fast at all. It's been in the works for a really long time, spiritually. But it's trying to manifest in your 3D world now. Not the world quite literally being here, but... And again, there's that choice. because we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Gemini could also be significant. Take it as it resonates. Take everything as it resonates. I just heard. This is crazy. The Queen of Cups again. Yeah, this is what I mean by it's been a long time coming. Because now with the Seven of Pentacles, when I tell you, I gave a client / friend of mine a reading, and she's haunted like by this card. And this card has been showing up in like my own shufflings or just in general in my life ever since. It's so interesting. I'm very much a believer that I kind of to be a reader or to be in the spiritual side of things and trying to share the wisdom that you've gathered with others, right? To help, because that's all you really want to do, or like the path of the healer comes with you seeing yourselves in other people a lot of the times, or the people that would like resonate with you are in fact the people that have gone through very similar things that you've gone through. I feel like that about this friend / client of mine. That could be something that applies to you as well. I'm saying all of that to say, like I said, this has been a long time in the works. You've been emotionally and spiritually receiving these informations for a while. But now, and they've been planted maybe in the subconscious, to be honest. In reality, but subconsciously. Bear with me, okay, Pawan? Reality, but in the subconscious. I almost said self-consciously. Like you're self-conscious about it. Okay. That makes me like, I was like touching my heart when I said that, because maybe you guys have been hurt by fully accepting or like fully presenting as a very spiritual being. Maybe that's like there's pain there, or there's pain about that, or there's a little bit of suppression of your spiritual gifts because it hasn't been well received before. And I know why I was bringing up I know why the Seven of Pentacles is here. It's because it leads me back to the fact that, yeah, you could be self-conscious, or you could hide your spiritual gifts a little bit here and there. But if your calling is to share it, you're going to find yourself sharing it. And I want you to realize that whenever you're called to share it, in whatever platform, in whatever way, with whomever it is, believe that it's because you're guided to. So you were meant to anyway. So if you're meant to share with someone that doesn't appreciate it, that was meant to happen so that you can recognize what that looks like, what that feels like, so that you know that maybe you are oversharing, or maybe you are over helping. Some people are not ready to hear certain things, right? So part of having spiritual gifts is knowing when to voice them, knowing when to say things, knowing when to use them. Or, sometimes if you're gaining, if you're getting your training, if you're still in training with some of this, this spirit guide might be here to teach you the boundaries. Ooh, because the Nine of Wands is about boundaries. Very interesting. Yeah, might be about boundaries, and boundaries start with you. From within, by the way, and then they eventually manifest outwardly. So just like you set boundaries up spiritually, know that those eventually do transfer into the real world, and they want you to be wholeheartedly not apologetic about the boundaries that you want to set. Okay, that's also very significant for you guys. Eight of Wands. When I tell you, you receive so many messages, there's so much coming at you all the time. Maybe the boundaries that I'm meant to like explain to you about are not the 3D ones, but the spiritual or energetic ones that you need to put in place. Okay. This could look as simple as you sitting down and speaking with your spirit guides, and you could literally speak it out loud, speak it in your mind's eye and in your head, whatever you want to do, and say, for example, I'm open to my spiritual gifts, but please do not scare me, for example, right? Because it's okay to not want to see maybe like a full-on apparition. It's okay for you to not want to have traumatic dreams, or in the dream state go somewhere. It's okay. You could set those boundaries. Okay, this is beautiful. I should have known, because it's the Hangman. It's Odin. It's the father, grandfather energy of stern but supportive, stern but willing to accept the parameters that you set. This is what these spirit guides are telling you right now. This is so beautiful. I love this for you guys. So yeah, they're saying set the boundaries. Set the boundaries that make you feel good about this. Because believe it or not, Paul One, it's coming anyways. Okay, this is part of your life's journey. It's coming anyways, is what I just heard. It's on its way to you. Maybe this is a brand new spiritual gift that you're going to start developing. It's on its way to you. It's coming in fast. And maybe you need to set the boundaries that you need to set. Now, if there's boundaries as far as like in the 3D world, boundaries of maybe you want to start a practice of not observing other people's energy, not taking to heart everything that happens. You want to live a more peaceful, a more secluded life for right now. You want to do the opposite of that. It's okay. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, while also navigating these spiritual things that are happening all around you, I'm hearing they're interconnected. There it is again. They're interconnected. Give me 1 second. I have to go to the rest. 1 second, Paul One. Hello. Sorry. When I tell you, I paused that to stop recording at 22:22. I took a screenshot of it because I cannot believe it myself. When I sat back down and I was looking up on my phone to start recording again, I was like, 22:22? You're kidding me, brother. You're kidding me. All right. You need to connect with this rune for sure. Look, 22, I mentioned it in the beginning. Everything is so synchronistic in your life, Paul One. My Lord, my goodness, my goodness. No wonder they're saying you could set boundaries. You should set boundaries. In fact, you're gonna need them. Yeah, there's so much beautiful messages. Birds are messengers. You're going to be starting something new. If this is like a practice in the 3D kind of thing, maybe you're starting a new career, or you quite literally are a student at something right now. And if it's spiritual, which feels very spiritual, there's so much coming your way. So much information. So much, maybe Akashic records are being like revealed to you at this moment in time. Because again, that rune released me back to ancestry. Why can't I say that word? Anyways. Okay, I want to pull one more card from here. I love how your message was so clear. Oh, look at that. Not one, two. The Wheel of Fortune. You don't say. You don't say. And the Nine of Cups. So there you are, quite literally falling into this trusting, falling into what feels good. And you know what? In a very loving way, it's like you're following your heart towards everything that you've ever wanted. And it's happening. Things are aligning for you very beautifully right now. I think this new moon is quite literally a very brand new, very beautiful beginning for you. So Ace and 9 equal 10. So yeah, 10. A 10 is a 1 as well. So an ending and a beginning. Some of you, I just saw tarot here, And you know what's funny? TARO and then another T, right? You see how that comes full circle? Maybe some of you are learning tarot. Some of you are definitely experiencing a lot of patterns, and not even just patterns, but the recognition of them. And I think that is something that maybe you've always done, but now you're recognizing that you're doing it. And that is actually adding to that, how powerful you are at it, or how good you are at it. There's something about the fact that you're recognizing is so powerful as well. Interesting. You're recognizing that you're recognizing. Anyways. Okay. You better recognize. Okay, anyways. You better recognize. I had to say it. All right, let's see what your oracles have to say. Very curious. Ooh, water. Water, of course. Reflection, kindness, and compassion. I'm going to put it right here next to the Ace of Cups because that makes sense to me. Yeah. I mean, February is also Valentine's Day, so that's about love. So love is all around you as well. There's so much love. Actually, I want to put it here. Yeah, because you can see it better. Let's see. Not a water. I was gonna say water element, not the water element animal. The dolphin. Oh my God! Some of you could be swimming with dolphins. Also, do you see these? The like that the ripple effect of like communication is what this looks like to me right now. There's beautiful alignment happening. There's a lot of communication happening as well. Things could look a little bit more, yeah, you see how everything is like blending in together, but it's also very beautiful. It prints a very beautiful picture. I think, I don't just think, I know, Pawan. You're about to see life in a new way, or see your reality in a new way. And it's not so much that things are changing, but you're changing from within. So like it's almost like putting on rose-colored glasses, but they're not delusional rose-colored glasses. They're in fact who you are, a very loving, harmonious, aligned being. And you might feel like an imposter when I say that about you. You're like, I don't think so, or I could be better, or but that's what you're humble about it, which is good. It's good. You feel like you have more to learn, and they're saying, yeah, you do, but you've also come a very long way. The Wheel of Fortune wouldn't be here otherwise. This is a step in the Fool's journey. It's developed. There's development in this card. And from here on, there's like karmic justice coming your way, because 11 is usually Libra, meaning sorry, I'm like so distracted now. I'm seeing the card in my brain, justice, the justice card. I'm seeing it in my brain, but I was like Libra instead of the actual card name. Interesting. Yeah. You're headed towards very beautiful karmic justice here. Maybe you do need to be around water to kind of bring this clarity in as well. Water is definitely significant. Look at her. She's submerged in it. Okay. Ooh, work through your fears. Okay. Yeah. Maybe that was the fear that I was picking up on of like your spiritual gifts and stuff like that. Ooh. Work through your fears, and confidence is key. Both new moons, by the way. One in water and one in fire. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Stop it. You guys are so magical. Very, oh, so balanced. Yeah, I love that. If you have a moon in Leo, this is definitely for you, or a moon in Scorpio. This is very synchronistic. All right. Let's read about the dolphin, and then we'll leave it there, okay? So, innately intelligent, healer. Ooh, you are a healer. Light and blessings. Let me put this up here so in case you guys want to pause that and read it for yourself, because words are hard sometimes. All right. The gift of the dolphins are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphins' personality are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. Oh, that feels like you. You're so sensitive to subtleties. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. Literally you. Okay. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. All of that is about you. Does that make sense to you? Because I feel like little pieces of this was in your reading before. When in balance, active healer, strong spiritual practice. When out of balance, underestimates own power to bring into balance like-minded spirits. Okay, you need to be around like-minded people. Like I said, you're going to notice who your healing is meant for and who it's not receiving it well, so you should not be around them or share it with them. There's, degrees of friendship, degrees of knowing, like even co-worker, degrees of whatever, right? Yeah, you're gonna be led towards the right people at the right time. And there's also something that you gotta trust that's going to happen. Okay. All right. I love that for you, Pawan. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I want to thank your spirit guides as well for trusting me to deliver this. I don't know why I'm laughing like that. Now I'm giddy when I was like, spirit guides, definitely Odin is reaching out to you. So maybe you want to reach back or open the channels of conversation is what I just heard. Maybe you want to get into runes. If you want to get into runes, this is a great book for it. It's well used by me, as you can tell. It's a good resource. But also you could start just with the internet. That also, YouTube is amazing for that. You don't need to get materials if you want to make your own notes and like find your own way as well. But it's always good to have a book about it. But yeah, thank you so much, Pawan, and I hope to see you in other readings. You guys have a good one. Hello, Pal 2. If you picked, oh, this is not Pal 2. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is Pal 3. All right, maybe Pal 2 wants to be Pal 3 as well, wants to see Pal 3 as well. Not me mixing up piles. Okay. All right, everything happens for a reason. All right, here we are. Hello, Pal 2. If you picked the little skull trinket, this is going to be your reading. I'm gonna leave it there. A little bit of a disclaimer for this reading. Feels very out there, very woo-woo. Okay, if that's something that you like, you're in the right place. If that's something that you're trying to expose yourself to, you're also in the right place. If you don't like that, that's okay. Maybe this is not your reading. I just want to say Aquarius energy tends to be very beautifully out there. So yeah, so we are going to look into, sorry, I just, for some reason, I looked at the card that's at the bottom here, and I don't like doing that. I know it's a new moon, but I don't remember what else I saw. Anyways, we're going to be looking into the Aquarius new moon, is what it's bringing forth for you, and what is opening. It's kind of opening the floodgates into February with a certain energy. All right, so that's what we're going to be looking at. These are your oracle cards. I'm going to leave them for the end, okay, for extra confirmation. And we're going to start with these tarot cards. I don't know why I feel like mixing them up or something. Okay. I don't know why. All right. I have not seen these, okay? I haven't seen any of your cards. I just looked at the bottom one when I was holding them apart for some reason. I usually don't. I try to not do that. That's interesting. There's like, okay, the energy of like a sneak peek or something like that. Huh. Skipping ahead comes to mind as well, because I pulled out pile 3 instead of yours, and I was wholeheartedly being like, yeah, this is pile 3. Sorry, this is pile 2. And then I was like, no, that's pile 3. Put it back. What is going on? Okay. A little all over the place kind of energy. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. No judgment here. Let's see what's going on. The star, Aquarius energy. No wonder I'm all over the place. Ooh, there is so much going on. Wow. There is a lot going on. Pile 2. I'm being very drawn to the egg that she's holding, because I did pull a card from the animal spirit. If you got one of the eggs, I'm gonna lose my shit, okay? But we'll get there when we get there. However, there's not me wanting to speed ahead as well. The mushrooms are calling to me. The koi fish are calling to me. What a beautiful energy you have. It is Aquarius season right now. And it is about the Aquarius new moon. So that's very synchronistic. In the Aquarius cards, we usually have we usually have more than one star. But there's just one star here. You are the star. It's you. Okay, you could be very much, you have a lot of star potential, and that could literally apply to some of you being on the path of quite literally being famous. For others of you, it's being famous in your own community. There's something about, like, in a very specific niche kind of way, you're very unique and very talented, and you do it with such like finesse. Ooh, I love that energy. 5 of Wands. Okay. What's the struggle about? It's a little bit of a struggle with change. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. Wow. This card is like mesmerizing me today. You definitely are very unique. Very unique. There's something trying to come in for you. There's something that want you to grab, you know, or you either are being called to grab life by the horns, or like, you know, like literally really get into it, enjoy what you're living in the moment right now, because there's very powerful, beautiful things happening all around you, and you embody a lot of it as well. And the struggle seems to be around these changes that are happening. Maybe they're happening too fast, because again, your whole energy, since I wanted to tap into Pao 2, has been about me skipping steps or something. You know, this card is also about wishing upon a star, by the way. What did you wish for that now you have resistance to? Pile 2. Well, that is interesting. Maybe you wished for something and now there's resistance, even though it's like quite literally here. It wants to be handed to you. And you know what? It does want to be not destructive. It's not the word. It wants to ripple things. It wants to wake you up about something. What is that about? It wants to ruffle some feathers, right? It wants to kind of break this up. Also 5 and 1 equals 6, which I like the 6 of Wands. It is triumph. It is being celebrated. Okay. Are you shying away from showing the world the real you, the very authentic, raw, genuine, and very powerful and alluring, beautiful you? What are you? Oh my God, the 6 of Wands is at the top of the deck. You're kidding me. And the 4 of Wands. So yeah, now we have 4, 5, 6, and the Ace. You see that Ace right here? Yeah. You are meant to be celebrated, admired. And you know what? If this is not happening in the world stage kind of way, where, like I was saying, like you don't have to be like a famous person. It's happening. Maybe it's happening with spirit as well. There's definitely a very beautiful, the Empress just came out, but I put it back because I wasn't ready to pull another card. I just wanted to shuffle. There's something about a crown as well. What is that about? I feel like they're saying you've set such beautiful foundations here. It's time to celebrate. The only thing that feels out of place is this 5 of Wands. I want to ask about that. The Hangman. Okay. This is you keeping yourself back. Why are you keeping yourself back from this? Or maybe you feel like it's out of your grasp and they're saying, no, it literally isn't. You're at the star moment and you're still thinking back to the Hangman moment. There's that resistance to what has been presented to you. The Tower. 16, 17, 16. This feels like it has happened already. So you're far, far from this energy. The waiting, the self-discovery, the deep, like what is this, unearthing of shadows and trying to understand. You're past this, and this is alignment. This happened, and if it didn't happen, it's about to happen in February. This feels like very much like that. Feels like that. You see how it's disrupting the pattern, disrupting what you thought was solid, because it wants to do this. It wants to build something extremely solid, and then boom, here you are at the celebratory stage of that. You know why? Because you start, yes, you have the 5 of Wands moment, which feels like the Tower, but that in itself is the Ace of Wands being presented to you, right? So it's change that leads to Tower, that leads to triumph. And it's because you've done the work already. This is backwards and forwards, right? That's how powerful you are. That's how much you're alchemizing and like transmuting. You're pulling from so many places. If you're pulling from the emotion, you're pulling from quite literally Gaia herself. You're pulling from the stars, from your mind. your inner world, the spiritual world. There's so much. There's so much, and it is beautiful. Okay, King of Pentacles. Oh, and the Fool. There's that trustful that you seem to resist a little bit, but there she is holding that wand. Like I said, you fall. The fall of the tower is you're falling to, honestly, I'm gonna say you're falling to greatness, and it feels like a fall because you have to be very trusting. You don't have this anymore, the ropes holding you up. You're realizing that if you truly want to reach the depths and therefore the heights that you want to reach, you need to not have a security system here. You need to not have any attachments as well, is what it feels like. This might be what this energy is clearing up in February for you. Is clearing up attachments. So there is the freedom to fully express who you are and fall into yourself. Wow, okay. Bottom of the deck, the Justice. 10 of Pentacles, 8 Page of Swords. Okay. King of Pentacles is interesting. I feel like it ties back to this. Like you've done the research, you've gathered what you needed to gather. Maybe in earthly years, in this lifetime, you feel like you're past your, I don't know, I don't want to say this, but you feel like you're past your prime or whatever this is. You're like, well, it's a little too late for that. Like, I'm a whatever year old. What am I doing that for? I need you to stop that right now. It's never too late. Your life is, it's never too late to master the things that you feel like you've been working at for a while, okay? And there's no shame or anything like that. There's a 5. I like this. I like that we go from the 5 of Wands to the Hierophant. We're not fighting this development. We're not shying away from the challenge. You're not old enough. You're not old to tackle this, to do this, to be, you know, in this new space again, or be the Fool once more. You're never too old for that, is what I'm hearing. Okay. What is this about? Ooh, it could be about love for some of you. A new relationship, maybe. I think if it is about love, this is someone that you've been sensing in this spiritual sense. Oh, wow. Yeah, if it is about love. This is someone that you've been sensing in a spiritual way. I think your higher selves have been connecting for a while already. You could very much have a lot of issues around love, relationships, trusting. Oh, that makes sense. About 2. No judgment. Again, I get it. There's something very harmonious about all of this, though. Timing could be something significant, because then I was speaking about, like, yeah, I feel like you feel like you're too old for this or that or the other, or you're, you know, blank 8 years old and you feel like this is not something you should be doing or something like that. Yeah, because Kings keep coming up. The Hierophant is coming up. So, yeah, like older. Ooh, okay, I guess I'll take it because it flipped. Yeah, older. Okay, someone's older here. Gray hair again. Maybe you're dealing with someone with gray hair, or you're the one with the gray hair. And the Fool being there, a Fool in love. I don't know. That's cute. Okay. Oh, okay. Someone could be seeing you like the star that you are, quite literally. They see you. They recognize you for who you truly are. That could be scary. It could be overwhelming. And you might be trying to understand what they are seeing in you or something like that. Okay. And I don't feel like a lot of it, I don't feel like this comes from a place of like you being self-conscious or you being like, you know, you don't think highly of yourself or anything like that. No, I think you are on the path of healing, and you've healed to the point where you can accept your quirks, your uniqueness. But you know what? Spirit's saying, because you can and you have. And that also comes with maturity, by the way. So it makes sense. Maybe both of you are mature, but one is older than the other. Yeah, take that as it resonates. But because you've done that, now they're saying now someone sees it as well. Someone else sees it as well. It's very clear and apparent to them. And your energy is, like I said, is very enticing. Interesting. 9, 10. Okay. 5 of Wands again. This is out of place here. Like, you don't need this anymore. You're done with this. You've done this. And now it's time for karmic justice. You've done the work. You see those stairs? You've climbed them. You've ascended. There's accomplishment here. And growth. Divine counterparts now, by the way, with the Queen of Cups. The Emperor, the Moon, Queen of Cups, Death and Rebirth, and the Two of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, Two of Swords. Okay, I feel like this reading has been a little all over the place, but that's okay. I think we touch on a lot of like different things. It's because I'm reading for a collective, so I can't like hone in on just one specific thing for some reason. This tower could also be for your person, by the way. I just heard that. That makes sense too. Yeah, that recognition of who you are, past soulmate, past lifetime maybe. The recognition of, oh wow, of your energy. Yeah. Them recognizing you for who you are to them in this lifetime. But to get to that point of realizing, oh, in this lifetime they're this, you have to then also unearth and bring up past things as well, like past lifetimes, which is past loves, past soulmates. Yeah, you have to like bring it up and like also accept it. So there's a lot of activation happening here for this person as well. They could be also the ones who, just like you resist this change or this offer being brought forward. Maybe you resisted for a while. They have resisted as well. You for different reasons than they have. You feel, your energy feels like, I don't think they would ever see me in that way, or something like that. Their side, it's more of, I don't think this is, I don't think I should be doing this. It doesn't, is this even me, or something like that. Like there's a little bit of refusal from either side, the struggle, the internal thing. But the divine is aligning this. The Ace of Wands has been presented already, right? This energy has been brought forward, right? In the regular tarot, it's literally a hand from the heavens bringing this one in. This feels like the Tower. Again, yeah. Karmic justice. And we're done with this. Again, this card. We are done with that. You've worked through this energy, is what I want to tell you. You've worked through it. Look at the Ace of Wands again. And this one is like an opportunity being handed in, being brought into your reality. And you know what? It has ripple effects on other beings around you as well. This other person that you're connected to, without a doubt. It's been an activation for both of you. For whoever this applies to, you take it as it resonates. You see what energy you are, okay? Because I could be reading for the masculine, the feminine, vice versa. It's not about gender. I could be reading for what it feels like receiving, and the other one who's receiving just the information. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's just like it's been activating for you, it's been activating for them, and again, vice versa. Very interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, I want to see what your oracles have to say. You're kidding me right now. Pal 2, stop it. Venusian, Romans, soulmates, empathy. I couldn't make this shit up if I wanted to. What the heck? Okay, so yeah, this is definitely about love for some of you. It is February. Look at those flowers looking like those flowers. Look at the little ribbons. Oh my God. That is so cute. That is so cute. Oh, you guys are so unique. Both of you are very unique. Oh, both of you could be very much Aquarius energy carrying people. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe some of you have Aquarius in your Venus. Oh, this is so beautiful. Venusian energy. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love that. Okay. The butterfly. All right. Transformation. Deep transformation. We'll read about this eventually. Let's just see what else we got here. Hold your vision. Okay. Fixed moon. And I know this is a new moon. Yeah, it was a new moon. A new start is coming. New moon. Wow. These two together are very powerful messages here. Again, the hold your vision thing makes sense to me because this is from the energy of the person that has seen this. They recognize the other person as a soulmate. And now that person's being, if it's you, you're being called to hold that vision saying, hey, I believe in this. This makes sense now. Yes, this makes sense to me. It's going to happen. We're meant to be together. We are soulmates. And then for the other receiving, on the other end, this other person needs to focus on the fact that there is a new start coming. There's newness coming in. It's a beautiful energy. They haven't foreseen or seen the full picture yet because they're the ones receiving the offer. Take that as it resonates. If it's you on this side or you on this side, okay? Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna read about the butterfly. It's a monarch? Is it a monarch butterfly? I'm not sure. I don't know my butterflies. I don't think it is a monarch, but okay, if I could find it. Oh, here we go. All right. Undergoing great change and transformation. That star makes sense too. All right. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transformation. Since air is an element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since it feels like relationships. Since transition is accompanied. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. This is the moment where I let you read that if you want to pause that because I'm butchering things. But since transformation is accompanied, okay, by some amount of discomfort. Yeah, Be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Okay. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer done at the same place and the same time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirit. When in balance, cheerful and graceful. That graceful, you're so graceful. When out of balance, fragile and frustrated. And to bring into balance, daily routine. So yeah, this makes sense. Because whether you're one or the other, they're saying hold your vision. This advice leans on this one, saying you need daily routine. You need to be, supported, cared for. Find that things are healthy for you. Hold your vision. This is how it's like discipline, like the daily practice of something, right? Okay, helps you with that. And then if you're this person, you're the butterfly and new things are coming, you're emerging from your cocoon, you need to be gentle and kind and accept beautiful things that are happening. You went into the cocoon and you're coming out a butterfly. That is a beautiful gift of transformation. Accept the new. Accept the new. Okay? All right. Whew. Pile 2. Thank you so much for trusting me to read for you. I want to thank your spirit guides for being here and also trusting me to deliver these messages to you. Your reading was beautiful. I almost want to do a love reading right after your reading because it feels like I want to read about love, but we might get there. That might be my next reading. You've inspired that. So thank you much. Thank you so much, Pal 2. And I hope to see you in other readings in the future. You guys have a good one. Hi, Pal 3. I'm just going to drink some water. Ooh. Kind of want to just center myself a little bit with your energy. So if you picked the peacock ore, and I hope you see how beautiful this crystal is, this is going to be your reading. You're multifaceted, Pal 3. There's a lot of not just facets to you, but there's a lot of depths and like there's something about you hiding in plain sight or something like that. What is that about? Because like the peacock ore, right? If it's too dark, it just looks like a dark stone, but then you inspect it closely, you add the light to it, and you see how, again, there's facets, there's so much intricate things happening. I feel like that could also be your mind. Your mind is being very intricate and very multifaceted at the moment. Whew. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. We'll take that as confirmation. But I have oracles here. We're going to leave those for the end to kind of give us extra confirmation and advice. And then we're going to start to look into the Aquarius new moon energy in February with these 3 tarot cards. Disclaimer, this reading could be very out there. We could be channeling and getting a lot of woo-woo information through. If that's your vibe, you're in the right place. If it's not, you might be also in the right place. All right. All right, let's get into your reading and let's see what February has for you in this Aquarius new moon. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups. Okay. And the King of Cups. Wow. Some of you, some of you have watched every single pile, haven't you? We started in pile 1 with the Queen of Cups in this deck. And now we're ending it with the King of Cups. And pile 2 was about love. And we have the Two of Cups. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, you know, it's okay. I don't want to like tie the piles together because everybody's different collectives. Okay. But also some of you, it all applies to you. And I feel like that's okay too. I watched some readings where, yeah, I'm like, yeah, every single pile is going to be about me. So I'm going to just buckle in and listen to 2 hours of something. Because I'm like, yeah, it's all about me. That could be for some of you. That could be your energy. The fact that there's 3 here. Oh, my God. There's collaboration here. The collaboration that it's coming in. First, I was like very captivated by this background. I was like, it's very disruptive. There's a lot of ripples. There's a lot of the energy being like contracted, expanded, shared, right? But then I started to look in the middle, and this looks even more. It adds another layer to what's happening in the background already. So that tells me that there's someone coming in here wanting to match your energy, and it is going to be changing. And do you see all of that that's happening around all of these? The disruption of energy happening here is going to be harmonious, is what I need to tell you. It's going to be the right kind of disruption, the disruption that you've been waiting for. Okay, it's gonna be someone quite literally mirroring your energy back to you in the most beautiful way, the most candid and well-received way that you can imagine. And the fact that, like, again, I said, I'm gonna show it to you because it's right next to me. The fact that in pile 1, we started with this card. Again, they're holding 2 cups as well. And now we're here. They also have 2 cups, but we're looking at this, not the bottom part, but, you know, higher self, us, or normal self, shadow, you know, it's okay. Everything is part of us. Do you see that? We started here, we're ending here. The 2 cups, it's everywhere. The synchronicities are everywhere. And I said that a lot for pile 2, that they were having a lot of synchronicities. So that's why I said, like, well, if you're here from pile 1 and 2, well, welcome to pile 3. This is also your reading. But whew, it could definitely be the masculine energy who perceives this connection as disruptive, but they eventually, once in the reciprocating state of this, it all comes to, like, it's organized. The energy is being transmuted very effortlessly and efficiently, is what I'm hearing. Bear with me as it's like I speak in very abstract ways because energy, but this feels like love, a love connection, like a communication between 2 people, interactions, seeing eye to eye, it's speaking heart to heart. There's such beautiful, like, connection. I'm just pulling cards for a second. I just need a little bit of, like, just want to see something. Okay. All right, let's shuffle. Let's shuffle and really hone into the message here. I want clarity now because it feels like if you watched all the piles, right, you deserve clarity in this side of things. So interesting. So interesting. The one side, the other, beginning, end, but at the same time, it's all been happening all at once anyways, because now this feels like, okay, one pentacle, one pentacle, one cup, and then it's trying to all come together. And once you do, though, there could be some resistance here to this connection because of what it means for the people around you or something like that, or the status of your relationship has certain, it's going to have certain effects. It's going to ripple certain feathers. Okay, take that as it resonates, but or it's going to ripple through time, space, reality, and it's going to have consequences, and it's not bad consequences, but it is consequences nonetheless. There's certain things that will align, not just for you and this other person, but for other people that are connected to you because of this connection. And I'm going to change that word, not just connection, because of this union. There's definitely the energy of someone not wanting to see this for what it is, though. That is very apparent to me. If you're here from pile 1 and 2, this definitely feels like, if you identify with the energy in pile 1, this feels like you're a person, right? And if you identify it, and I feel like pile 2 kind of give you a little bit of clarity of who's who and what's what. And if you identify with this energy, well, pile 1 is about your person, this is about you. Okay, whatever it is that you're trying to work through and make sense of, I quite literally, you're not going to be able to see the reality of it unless you're seeing it from the heart space. Okay, it needs to be understood from a soul heart place. It's not in the mind. And it doesn't need to be logical for it to be true. Wow. Justice. Yeah, it doesn't need to be logical for it to be true, or for it to be, oh my God, for you to be worthy of it, for it to be karmic justice for you. It doesn't need to be logical. It's like, I'm hearing, it's a win-win. It's not one or the other. I also feel like you've made the choice already. And so if the choice has been made, the holdback is what? The anticipation of what this is going to mean? Or like not wanting to fully commit? Jesus. Okay, yeah. There's the hesitation around the choice that, by the way, kind of, like I said, it feels like it's been made already, or like your heart has already made the choice, your soul has already made the choice, your heart, your soul has recognized this for what it is. The only thing that needs to catch up is like your mind and the 3D, and the mind is just struggling with the choice of things, thinking they're, and it's not that you don't have choices, but like, again, I think you already chose. It's here. You've made the choice. And you've been manifesting what you chosen anyways. So what is the problem? Okay, you might feel like this is so new that you don't want to like express to this person the severity of what this feels like, or this connection feels like. Okay, that could be it. Okay, I get it. It's almost like I don't know if some of you can relate to this, but if for example you're spiritual and you have this urge to like be like, hey, not a random person, but it could be like a friend or a coworker or something, be like, you know that I've been getting this message and it feels like it's for you, or something like that. Like, maybe that initial thing could be like so like out there for you to do, or like you're like, how can I just go up to a stranger and be like, hey, I'm not a full medium yet, but I feel like, yes, I talk to spirits, and it feels like your grandmother wants to tell you that you need to go to the dentist, and they're like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm here for pain medication because of my tooth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you're not gonna, hold on, Padre, hold on. Let me get my thoughts in order. I get it. They're saying, I understand why it feels like you would be war vomiting on this person, or saying way out their shit that you're like, how can I explain that to them if this is very new, I just know them. Yes, we have a little bit of a foundation, but it's very new. It's very new. And it's been brewing for a while, but it's still very new. How can I just be like, hey, did you know that I think we're soulmates forever and ever, or something like that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Your spirit guides are kind of saying it's time to bust up. Like, if you're called to do that, you need to do that. If you've been called again and again and again to go and do it, you need to do it. Stop staying in this energy. Stop it. This is you. This is who you are, not this. Not the overthinking. You act. It's time to act. It's time to walk the walk and talk the talk. You're being so guided to do it as well. It's like, oh man. All right. Bottom of the deck is a tower. You might also sense that this could be a tower, you delivering like a tower moment to this person. And obviously, yeah, any declaration of this magnitude or declaration in general could be a little bit of a tower, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad tower. Tower moments are moments of alignment, moments of deconstructing and reconstructing the things that are actually meant for you. You know, kind of dissolving away what's not and moving towards and setting the plan to, or by literally rebuilding what you're meant to be building in the first place. So the holding back is maybe there's part of like you reminiscing and on past connections and stuff. Okay. You reminisce about the past connections, while quite literally on the other side of that, okay, is your wish fulfillment. It's here. You've been guided to it. You've been told, you've been informed, you've been also reassured that if you do act upon this, you're not acting just out of a whim. You are acting with information. You've made the balanced choices here. So now it's time to follow this through, is what I'm hearing. There's a follow through that's needed. And if for some of you, this is not about a connection with someone, which honestly it feels like it is, but maybe it's not for some of you. If it's a choice in regards to something that you want to pursue in your life, whatever it is time. You're going to get synchronicity after synchronicity about it. It's not going to stop. There's information coming at you about this constantly, okay? There's things anchoring into your reality about this. Aha, epiphanies, aha moments is what I wanted to say. Constantly. You get this feedback loop constantly about this. You're connected to this or this person. You're connected to this path. And it's there. It's like there for the taking. Another 9. You're kidding me. It is so there for the taking. It's there to fall into. It's there. It's there. The energy's already here. The tower has happened. It's here. It's set in motion already. The choice has been made. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get a little bit more on the story. Maybe 2 more cards and then we'll move on to your oracles, okay? feel like there's a little something else that wants to be said here with tarot first. Another night. Another fast moving, fastest, second fastest. The Knight of Wands. You need to head towards this with the full ferocity of the moment in time where when you made that choice. It's time to move, Pal 3. It's time to pursue happiness. It is time. You will continue to get synchronicity, signs, messages about this until you do. And it honestly feels like it is to the point. Look at all of these cards, and the only two things that I can kind of see that are out of place is this. So what is holding you back? What is clouding your judgment here, quite literally with Justice? Is you reminiscing about the past and the things that did not work. And maybe it is with this person, but for me, it very much feels like it is other past relationships, things that have not worked out. And it's almost like you need to start seeing the silver lining of things when it comes to that. Because if you feel this strongly about someone, or you feel this strongly about this path journey, right? Let's say you've been a nurse for 10 years, but now you're passionate about going to, beauty school because you want to do nails, and you feel passionate. There's nothing wrong with one thing not working out so that something else can. Some of you need to hear that as well. If it's about love, there's nothing wrong with past relationships not working out, even though they had the potential and the moment and the time that you were together for this, because this is meant to work out, okay? You don't need to keep weighing the scales anymore. The choice has been made. You're very clear. Your mind is very clear. You're very in sync. Your shadow, your higher self, yourself. You're very in sync and very sure about this. But now it's that you just need to kickstart this. It's time. It's time to move. Okay, I'm not snapping at you, but you know what I mean. All right. Ooh, pentagram, harmony, protection, idealism. The number 8 could be significant because I have an 8 and this is an 8 as well. The patterns are so interesting. The web is really interesting too. So much protection here. Everything's protected. You see how it's here too? Synchronicities everywhere. Yeah. This is very connected. This is very connected. This connection is very protected. I just heard it's woven into fate. It's written in the stars. It is what it is. Part 3. You know what it is, or you know who it is, and it's time to do the thing that you need to do. Okay. The Phoenix. All right, you got a spirit card. I like that. They really are doubling down on that whole, it's time to transmute. It's time to, quite literally be the tower and then rebuild. Because that's what the Phoenix does. Wow. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. I like that. So the clarity you need is coming as well. Maybe it's coming in February for you. And this reading is me telling you, once you get the clarity, it's time to move. Don't waste that energy. Don't waste that fire, that spark. Oh my gosh. And believe in the impossible. A blue full moon. Wow. Wow. How beautiful is it that this person and this realization, or this connection, this path that you're going to be inspired to follow, to do, the spark that's coming in is making you believe in the impossible again and making you believe in magic again. Wow. Very, very powerful. The Phoenix. I don't think I'm going to read all of this, but I'll read some of it, okay? Freedom from suffering and past karma and reincarnation. That's interesting. 181 could be significant as well. It's like mirrored. A 1 and a 1, two beginnings mirrored by infinity. Very interesting. I have that highlighted for a reason. So we can match a glimmer, we can catch a glimmer in our eyes that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. Wow. The phoenix and the first chakra. The root chakra, okay. Yeah, they're trying, this energy, this epiphany as well, comes in, it could come in, yeah, I get it. It comes in as a tower because it's trying to transmute. It's trying to clear this energy. It's trying to clear the past. It's trying to clear the confusion away so that you can focus in the beautiful journey ahead that you're meant to be embarking on. It's coming to burn the bridges that it needs to so that you can rebuild them. Rebuild them with the right people, the right things. And you are more than ready for this. It wouldn't be happening otherwise as well. The timing of your life could be very significant as well. Pile 3, that could be something that you recognize in your, like as patterns in your life. You're like, I can see, obviously timing is everything for everybody, but you have very specific moments in time in your life where you're like, I can see now in retrospect how if that would have never didn't happen, I wouldn't have all of these other things kind of like trickle down. So now it's a moment where this is going to happen again, and now you're wiser, and now you're being called to exercise what you've learned from the past very pivotal moments in your life. The patterns are patterning, my friend. It's like a star within a star within a star within a star. It's like a never ending. Wow. Keep believing, man. It's hard to do in this world sometimes. But keep believing in the impossible because it is here. And clarity is coming your way as well. All right. Thank you so much, Pile 3, for letting me read for you. Thank you for trusting me with your reading. And I want to thank your spirit guides as well for trusting me to deliver these messages to you. And I hope to see you guys in other readings. Have a good one.